Alright, what is up guys? We're back again with another video. And today we're going to be talking about Jinhsi's best teams. So as usual for this video, I'm going to show you all the options for the supportive characters. Obviously Verena being the goddamn strongest, always as usual, nothing there has changed. But if you don't have Verena, you can use Baiji or Jianxin. Jianxin can work because she can still trigger the healing echo set. And that means she can also use the turtle buff, right? Or you could just give her the moonlit set and then have her debuff with the bird, and you can use her as like a bit of a support, or like a buffer in that way as well. Now the problem with Jianxin is that her outro skill is going to go to the next character, so you're not going to really be able to get that outro skill to Jinhsi. So you're really going to be using Jianxin like a team where the next character that follows up preferably wants to get a little bit of ultimate damage. For an example, Yinlin. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about the supports right here, right now, get them out the way. Verena's the best, just talked about Jianxin, and obviously Baiji. Those are the three supports we have in the game, or supportive characters we have in the game right now. Alright, now on to the first team. Obviously, this is a team I wanted to talk about because on paper, this team looks cracked, right? I mean, Jinhsi wants to do all her damage with her skill. She's getting a 30% resonance skill damage deepen from Taoqi. But the problem with it is on paper, sure, amazing. In practice, I haven't been having much fun with Taoqi, man. I feel like she takes too long to get through her rotation, so that's gonna be slowing you down a shit ton. She doesn't really do like a lot of damage when she's on there doing her rotation. That's also another problem. So it's like, I really don't think Taoqi is going to be too good. She's also just not an overall good character, so it's a little bit unfortunate there as well. So yeah, I mean, this team on paper, it looks like it's supposed to be good, but in practice, I don't think it's going to perform too well just because Taoqi is just a little bit too slow, and I feel like she's going to slow down the rotation too much. This is another team I want to talk about. So this team, I feel like will do a lot better will just do a lot better overall. So Yinlin, and this is also one of the ones where you could run Jianxin, and she would perform really well in this team because she would give Yinlin the 38% liberation damage buff, and Yinlin's liberation hits like a truck, right? So Yinlin, she gives a 25% resonance liberation damage deepen, and she will give it to Jinhsi. So that makes her like, so it's not like she's just there for cosmetic. Obviously Jinhsi's ultimate does a lot of damage. It's not her main source of damage, but it's her second highest one, right? And all while doing that, she's going to be doing off-field damage. She has really quick rotation. Like her rotation is very quick, and she does really good damage while she's on her rotation. And when you're off her rotation to your main character, Jinhsi, in this situation, she's going to be doing off-field damage, all while giving a 25% liberation damage buff. So I feel like if you have Yinlin, this is going to be a very fun team for y'all to try. Next one. Now, this one is a bit, this one's a little bit different, right? So I put a resonance liberation damage deep in here for Changli, 25%, because everybody else so far has been a deepen, like all the characters that we've had. Now, in the leaks, it doesn't show it as a deepen, so that could also be wrong. But even if it's not a deepen, she's still going to be buffing Jinhsi's resonance liberation damage. Now I'm really hoping it is a deepen because that would make it a lot better. But yeah, other than that, they don't really support each other in like anywhere else, to be honest. Like Changli's just here because she's a good character, and that's pretty much it. Jinhsi, and she just like, she goes through her rotation quickly, she does a bunch of damage, and then she would give that ult damage to Jinhsi, similar to Yinlin, right? Now, if her ult damage is not a deepen, it's going to be a little bit unfortunate, but even with that, they will still perform well together. And it's not because of any like magical synergy, it's just because you have two good characters on the same team. And now this team is one for those who wants to see the big boy numbers. I'm talking the nuke, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to be running Jianxin. And the thing with Jianxin is she gives a 38% liberation damage buff that I've been talking about. And Jianxin actually does pretty decent damage all while shielding and healing. So it's like if you have Jianxin, Verena, you can run Jianxin as like a DPS, or you could give her the Moonlit Echo set and she will provide more damage to your Jinhsi. Obviously, I'm going to be going for the Moonlit Echo set. I just want to throw as much damage forward to Jinhsi as possible. I don't want to see her drop that ult like a damn nuke on the map and just kill anything in my goddamn way. This is gonna be like a very fun team just to see like what type of things you can one-shot, And obviously I feel like if you have decent ER, you might be able to cycle back through it pretty well and get a good cycle going, right? So you can just try and like ult spam. So this is something I'm going to probably try and work on when I get Jinhsi. And for the last team that we're going to be talking about in this video is going to be Rover. So this is assuming Rover is going to be able to get to her sequence 6, which is her last one, where I'm assuming that with the update and the new story we're going to be able to get the last 2 sequences. So this is all under like assumption, right? If we don't, this won't be as good, because at her sequence 6 she shreds Spectro defense by what's it called, 10%, which is honestly very significant, right? I don't think we have anybody else that shreds Spectro, so I mean this would be pretty good to try. I'm very interested to see. And the good thing about Rover is that she's good for like burst damage, and she has a little bit of healing in her kit once you have her sequence 4. And obviously if you're going for sequence 6, sequence 4 will just be along the way. Now this is going to be her echo sets. Now she gives herself extra Spectro damage. So if you go double Spectro, you're gonna be, I guess, you're gonna be hitting the soft cap, or you're gonna be getting diminishing returns. So you're gonna want to run 130% attack and 130% Spectro for the best set. Then the next best one is going to be 30-30 Spectro, and then obviously the last one is going to be a 4-4-1-1-1. Now the 4-4-1-1-1 is possible because we're getting Hue, the new dragon, so that will make her a lot better. And that's pretty much going to be it for this video, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys liked the video, feel free to subscribe. And let me know what y'all want to see me work on next. I'm going to see if I can get the calculation down for their weapons, so I can try maybe make like a weapon video or something for them. I'm currently working on that. And with that all being said, I want y'all to have a wonderful day. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.